Have you ever woken up from a dream that was so vivid and lifelike that it actually seemed real? It's such a surreal experience that it may make you wonder, what exactly is a dream anyway? Dreams are basically stories and images that our mind creates while we sleep. They can be vivid, they can make you feel happy, sad, or scared, and they may seem confusing or perfectly rational. Dreams happen during the rapid eye movement REM stage of sleep. In a typical night, you dream for a total of 2 hours broken up by the sleep cycle. Dreams can take place during any of the stages of sleep, but those that occur during REM sleep tend to be the most frequent and vivid. Now, since dreams more commonly occur during REM sleep, what is REM sleep? This period of sleep cycle usually takes place about 90 minutes after a person falls asleep. It is marked by a number of physiological changes that include muscle relaxation, eye movement, faster respiration, and increased brain activity. REM sleep usually begins after a period of deep sleep known as stage 3 sleep. An area of the brain called the pons, where REM sleep signals originate, shuts off signals to the spinal cord. That causes the body to be immobile during REM sleep. When the pons doesn't shut down the spinal cord signals, people will act out their dreams. This can be very dangerous because acting out dreams without input from senses can lead a person to run into walls, fall downstairs, or even worse. This condition is rare and different from more common sleepwalking and is known as REM sleep behavior disorder. Now, since we covered when do dreams occur, what are the role of dreams? Why do we have dreams? Researchers still don't entirely agree on the purpose of dreams. There are, however, some widely held beliefs and theories. The first theory is dreams as therapists. Your dream may be ways of confronting emotional dramas in your life. And because your brain is operating at a much more emotional level than when you're awake, your brain may make connections regarding your feelings that your conscious self wouldn't make. The second theory is dreams as fight or flight training. One of the areas of the brain that's most active during dreaming is the amygdala. The amygdala is the part of the brain associated with the survival instinct and fight or flight response. One theory suggests that because the amygdala is more active during sleep than in your waking life, it may be the brain's way of getting you ready to deal with a threat. Fortunately, the brainstem sends out nerve signals during REM sleep that relax your muscle. That way, you won't try to punch or run in your sleep. Now, the last theory, which I find the most interesting, is dreams as your muse. One theory for why we dream is that it helps facilitate our creative tendencies. Artists of all kinds credit dreams with inspiring some of their most creative work. You may have awakened at times in your life with a great idea for a movie or a song, without the logic filter you might normally use in your waking life that could restrict your creative flow. Your thoughts and ideas have no restriction when you're sleeping. And finally, why are dreams hard to remember? Researchers don't know for sure why dreams are easily forgotten. Maybe we're designed to forget our dreams because if we remembered them all, we might not be able to tell dreams from real memories. Also, it could be harder to remember dreams because during REM sleep cycle, our body may shut down systems in our brain that create memories. We may remember only those dreams that happen just before we wake when certain brain activities are turned on. Some say it's not our minds that forget dreams, but that we don't know how to access them. Dreams may be stored in our memory, waiting to be recalled. This may explain why you suddenly remember a dream later in the day. Something may have happened to trigger the memory. We have covered the following topics: what are dreams, REM sleep cycles, the role of dreams, and recalling dreams. Please be sure to subscribe and comment down below. I hope this video was for your liking.